Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Sir Sajad here. Let we discuss short question number 17, FSC first year physics. The question is, if all the components of vector a1 and vector a2 are reversed, how would this alter a1 cross a2 is equal to 0? The question number 17 is two vector. Suppose vector a1 and vector a2 are multiplied by cross product technique. Suppose their resultant is equal to r. If all the components of a1 are reversed, means minus a1 vector a1 multiplied by minus a2, as the all components of a2 vector are also reversed, the resultant will also be a vector r. Hence, we can say that vector a1 cross vector a2 is equal to minus vector a1 cross minus vector a2. When all the components of a1 are reversed, similarly all the components of vector a2 are reversed, then the resultant will unchanged. Hence, vector r1 cross r2 is equal to vector a1 cross vector a2 with its all components in reversed values. We can say that a1 cross is equal to a2 is equal to negative of vector a1 cross negative of vector a2. The question number 18 is, name the three different conditions that could make a1 cross a2 is equal to 0. Question number, dear students, question number 18 is name the three different conditions that could make a1 cross a2 is equal to null vector. Vector a1 cross vector a2 is equal to null vector. We have to find cross product of these vector is equal to 0. Write the all possible conditions. First, when vector a1 is equal to null vector, then their cross product with vector a2 will be a1 vector cross vector a2 is equal to null vector multiplied by a2 is equal to null vector. Similarly, if vector a2 is equal to null vector, then their cross product will also be equal to null vector. Similarly, when these vectors a1 and a2 are parallel to each other, when vector a1 and vector a2 are parallel to each other, then their cross product will be vector a1 cross vector a2 is equal to a1 a2 sin theta into an unit vector. As these two vectors are parallel, so angle between them will be equal to 0, sin 0 0, resultant will be equal to n 0 into n unit vector means null vector. When these two vectors a and b are anti-parallel to each other, then their cross product, the angle between them will be equal to 180, then their cross product will be a1 cross a2 is equal to a1 a2 into sin theta, as theta is 180 degree into n unit vector, sin 180 is 0. So, resultant will also be a null vector. Hence, conditions that could make a1 vector cross a2 is equal to 0. First condition is, when vector a is null vector, their cross product with a2 will be equal to 0. When vector a2 is also a null vector having value null vector, then their cross product will also be a null vector. When these vector a1 and a2 are parallel to each other, then angle between them will be equal to 0 and their cross product will be sin 0 0 will be a null vector. Similarly, the fourth condition is, when these two vector a and b, a1 and a2 are anti-parallel, the angle between them will be equal to 180, as sin 180 is also a 0 quantity. So, resultant will also be a null vector. Question number 19, identify true or false statement and explain the reason. Number 1, a body is in equilibrium implies that it is not moving, not rotating. Question number 19 is, when a body is moving with constant velocity, an object moves with constant velocity means with zero acceleration, it will be in the state of equilibrium. So, this statement A is wrong because object is moving. When object is moving with constant velocity, that object will also be in the state of equilibrium. Option B. If coplanar forces acting on a body form a closed polygon, then the body is in the state of equilibrium. When the all forces acting in same plane means coplanar forces act on a body, then the resultant will be equal to resultant of the forces. Suppose force is equal to 0, object will also be in the state of equilibrium. So, this statement is true as all the forces are coplanar and making each other their resultant in such a way their resultant is equal to 0 because they form a closed polygon as we have discussed in above short question before. So, the body will be in the state of equilibrium. Question number 20, a picture is suspended from a wall by two strings. Show that by diagram the configuration of the string such that for which the tension in the string will be minimum. Question number 20 is, we have supposed a picture suspended from different wires or strings. Suppose we have a picture, this is a picture suspended by two strings. This is a picture. Now, we suspend these picture with these two strings. In this case, this is the weight of the string. As this picture is suspended from the string with tension in the string T and T, this tension in the string makes an angle of 90 degree with horizontal, 90 degree with horizontal. So, as the picture is in equilibrium, so we can write T is equal to W. When picture is suspended, by two strings, as the picture is in equilibrium, so we can write T is equal to W as T sin theta. It is clear from this figure, T sin theta is equal to W. We can write 2T sin theta is equal to W as T is equal to W over 2 sin theta, as each tension makes an angle of 90 degree. So, we can write W is equal to 2 into sin 90. We can write, dear students, we know that T is equal to tension in each string is equal to total weight over 2 sin theta, as angle between them is equal to 90 sin 91. So, total weight will be halved on each string. Hence, when picture is suspended by this technique with the help of these two strings, then total weight of the string will be equally distributed. Last question is, can a body rotate about its center of gravity under the action of weight? Can a body, question number 21 is, can a body rotate about its center of gravity under the action of its weight? We know that CG, center of gravity, is the point at which whole weight of the body act. CG is the point at which whole weight of the body act. So, in this case, the weight means force, means gravitational force acting on the body will passes through center of gravity CG. Hence, R will be equal to 0. Vector R will be equal to 0 means moment R will be equal to 0. Hence, we can say that as in this case, this is the CG, as weight of the object means center of gravity, weight of the object means force of attraction of earth passes through the center of gravity means CG point. Hence, R is equal to 0. In this case, tau is equal to vector R into vector F, we can write in magnitude form tau is equal to r into f, as r means moment arm in this case is equal to 0. Hence, this body, hence torque will be equal to 0. We can say that body will not rotate due to its weight under the action of the about its center of gravity under the action of weight. Dear students, this body will rotate when force acting on the body does not act on CG, means when R means moment arm is not equal to 0, as in this case the force of attraction of earth means weight of the body is acting on the CG point of the body, means center of gravity. Hence, R is equal to 0, torque is equal to 0. Hence, we can say that due to gravitational pull, due to weight, this body will not rotate about its center of gravity. Inshallah, we will discuss numerical of chapter number 2, inshallah, next working day. Assalamu alaikum.